students, today we will do English grammar. In English grammar, we are going to do chapter 19, Adverbs of Comparison. Okay, so we will see the degree of comparison which you have already done in class 4 also. So let's see first what is adverb. Adverbs are words that describe action, words, or verbs and even adjectives and other adverbs. Okay, so adverbs describe the action of the noun, right? So let's see, or the adject, it tells you how. Okay, we can ask the question how. Like Joy is walking slowly. How is Joy walking? Joy is walking slowly. So what is the adverb here? Slowly. Tia is singing beautifully. We get to know how she is singing beautifully. So beautifully is the adverb here. Okay. So whenever you are reading a sentence, you have to ask question how and you'll get the answer. Okay. Next sentence, John is driving safely. So how is John driving? Driving is John is driving safely. So safely is the adverb here. So let's see how the adverbs are used for comparison. Like Adam's driving is safer than James driving. So both of them are driving, right? But Adam's is safer because he's going slow. So what is the adverb here? Safer. We are using er to save, okay? And R to save, and it becomes safer. It's a comparison, showing a comparison between the two people. Now we have a few more words where we are adding er, and there is another word which we are getting loud, louder, fast, faster. Okay, so let's see how do we use in the sentence. Jacob is running faster than Liam. So faster is the adverb here, and there is a comparison between Liam and Jacob. Okay, so we are adding er and it becomes a comparative degree of comparison. Okay, John is drawing faster than Annie. Faster is the adverb here, and it is showing the comparison between John and Annie's drawing. And John is drawing faster than Annie. Okay, so we are adding er to fast, and the adverb of comparison is faster. Soon will be sooner, fine will be finer. Er we are using with soon, and er we are using to fine. It becomes sooner and finer. Like for example, I finish my finish work sooner than you. So there is comparison between these two pictures, these two people, and it is showing comparison between two people. So whenever there is a comparison between two people, we use, most of the time we use er. And there are few adverb where we use more before the adverb. Carefully, like for example, carefully, we use more. There's a comparison between these two cars. He drives more carefully than his younger brother. So these two people are driving, so we add more to these words. These are longer adverbs. Beautifully, okay. She rides more beautifully than her elder brother. So adverb used for comparison out here is more beautifully. We are adding more to that, and we are comparing two person. John is swimming more skillfully than Annie. So we are not using er, we are using more in front of the adverb. More skillfully. Comparison between two. See, John is swimming more skillfully than Annie, better than Annie. Okay. Tia is made the best project in the class. When we are comparing more than two things, that means there are lots of people, there's a comparison between lots of people. Then the superlative degree which we use is best. Okay. So you remember we did in class 4, good, better, best, like that. John made fewest mistake in maths in the exam. Adverb that compares the mistakes of John with mistakes of all the other students. Okay, so it is adverb that compares between all. Okay, now adverb that compares more than two things. Annie tried hardest among all. So again, see over here, est is added at the end and the superlative degree among all three girls. So hard will become hardest. So hard is the word, then harder, then hardest. Same example we have over here, the superlative degree of comparison between more than two things. Highest point, there are lots of points which you can see in the on the mountain. So the topmost is the highest. We are adding est. Same as that, it is comparing one boy to other boys. The thinnest, thn, okay, we are adding est, okay, thinnest, so that this person is the most thinnest of all the four. Okay, then we have strong, strongest. It is comparing one boy to all the other boys. So strongest boy over here, he is the strongest boy, the superlative degree, we call it a superlative degree. These were just examples. Now we'll see just in your grammar book. If you take out grammar book, you can see comparison, comparative form and superlative form like this. I'll read out for you the word. If there is an adverb, what are we adding? We are adding er and we are adding est. So comparative, we are adding er, then superlative, we are adding est. Early, earlier, earliest. Fast, faster, fastest. Hard, harder, hardest. High, higher, highest. Late, later, latest. Loud, louder, loudest. Near, nearer, nearest. Soon, sooner, soonest. So we are adding er to the comparative form, which is in between. Okay, and now adverb which ends in ly. So any adverb which ends with ly, the long adverb, as we saw the example just before this, we have to use more with the comparative degree, the middle one, and most with the superlative degree, the last one. Like angry will become more angrily, most angrily. Brightly will become more brightly, most brightly. Dimly, more deeply, dimly, most dimly. Freely, sorry, more freely, most freely. Gladly, more gladly, most gladly. Heavily, more heavily, most heavily. Now, other example. Some adverbs form the comparative and the superlative irregularly. That means it can be a different words for different adverb. Like badly or bad. Bad, worse, worst. Far, farther, farthest. Far can be further, furthest. Little, less, least. Much or many. The comparative degree will be more and superlative degree will be most. Well will be better, best, and good also will be better, best. That means if you have a adverb good, it will be better.